Hey guys, what's going on? Egghead here. It's been 16 days since my dad died. 16 days. And I thought that, I would give you a little update on what's going on and pretty much tell you what happened to Dad. Just tell you, how he passed away and just what led to him ultimately passing away. So let's just skip to all the formalities. Let's skip pretty much everything of what's going on. No intro or anything. Let's just talk and let's see what happens. Just tell you the story of Dad and pretty much how it all happened. So it all started in January of 2019. It was right after Christmas, and I had just gotten back to Dallas from visiting my dad and Jeffrey and my uncle for Christmas. I do this usually every year leading up to 2019 and 2020, only because of COVID, but I would always go up there and check on him and see how he's doing and hang out, maybe film a couple videos with them, just have some fun with them. I called Dad not too long after I got back home. He was doing good. A day or two passes later, I call him and he just didn't sound right at all. He sounded like he was out of breath. He sounded like he just wasn't all there. But I did hear him say that he locked both of his house keys and his truck keys inside of his pickup truck. So I told him that I was going to call my uncle to see if he can help him get into his house. So I did. I call my uncle. I tell him, hey, there's something wrong with Dad. You might need to go check on him. And so he goes to check on him. He tells me that he is currently taking Dad to the hospital there in Enid, Oklahoma. And I'm starting to get a little scared, a little worried. And so I wait a little minute, and then they call me back. And then they called me, and I speak to Dad. He's in the hospital. They're currently draining fluids from his legs and feet, because apparently he had a lot of fluid built up in his legs and his feet for some reason. But he told me my uncle told me that they were going to send him to the Oklahoma City hospital to do an operation on his heart, because apparently there's something going on with his heart. So they need to go send him to the Oklahoma City heart doctor to do that. The next morning, when they are transferring Dad to the Oklahoma City hospital so that he can do his triple bypass surgery, his heart stopped 4 times on the way to the hospital. And literally, right then and there, I thought he was gone then. I thought he was dead. I thought he was gone. But they managed to stabilize him. They managed to get him in a hospital bed. And the day after they got him there, he had a triple bypass surgery. And it was success. It was a success. He lost a lot of muscle in his legs because they had to take the veins from his legs and apply them to the heart. And when his heart stopped 4 times on the way to Oklahoma City, he lost pretty much functionality to his kidneys, and so he had to be put on dialysis. We all thought, honest to God, that he was going to be making a full recovery. We all thought that he was going to be making a full recovery, and because he was doing his dialysis treatments, he was going to rehab, and everyone's saying that he was doing great. Everyone's saying that he was doing a perfect job of, going to the hospital and going through the, basically going to rehab and going everything. He was doing great. And then fucking COVID happened. And then the year 2020 happened with COVID. Once COVID hit and everything shut down, including his rehab facility. He just dropped. His mood and his status just dropped so much. It dropped like the fucking stock markets. It was so bad. And then he started missing key dialysis treatments. And I understand why, mainly because he did not like going to dialysis at all. It's horrible. It makes you sick. It makes you weak. But you have to go do that to get the poison out of your freaking body so that you can continue to live. Because without dialysis, when you're on dialysis, you have to drain that poison from your fucking body. But, I was still able to talk to Dad, even though he wasn't doing dialysis. I was still somewhat able to talk to him. My uncle did his very best regarding how stubborn my father was at that time. The nursing home rehab facility that he was in did their absolute best with him. He just started to decline very fast. His mood started to change and everything. It wasn't good. And then this year happened. And, slowly but surely, the nursing homes started to reopen because, COVID happened last year and no one could get in to see him because, elderly people were living in the place. And so they couldn't have anyone to go and see him without, I guess, a specialty appointment or anything because they don't want the elderly to get sick. It made sense. But 2021, I think maybe March, April-ish, because I believe in April they reopened the facility so that they could have visitors to come see the people, to come see the patients and everything. And I told him, when I'm finished moving in, I will come see you. I told him, I promise you, once I get everything settled in and moved in, I will come see you. I made that promise to him, and I was damn well ready to keep that promise to him. And there were days that Dad just didn't want to talk to me. There were days that Dad didn't want to talk to me on the phone so that I could continue to talk to him and everything to see how he was doing. And I understand why. He wasn't feeling well. He wasn't feeling right. He was sick all the time. He didn't want to talk to anyone. It made sense. There were days that Dad sounded good, and there were days that Dad just didn't want to talk to anyone or see anyone. It made sense. And then August happened. August 22nd was the last day I was able to speak to Dad. And when I spoke to Dad, I couldn't understand a word he was saying. He was there, but he truly wasn't there. It just sounded like that time when he was about to go to the hospital for his triple bypass surgery back in 2019. So my uncle called me later on the day, and he said that that they're taking Dad to the hospital so that he can do dialysis the next day on the 23rd of August, which was a Monday. And I said, okay. I was house sitting for my roommate Lauren, and that morning, around 4 o'clock in the morning on August 23rd, I got a call from my uncle, and pretty much it confirmed my fears and my worries, and that Dad passed away. He passed away at, I'm guessing, maybe 3 or 3:30. I don't know, something around that time, 4 o'clock in the morning. I don't know. But he passed away. Of course, when my uncle told me, I let out the biggest scream and know I could possibly ever make in my entire body. But, yeah, it wasn't fun. It was pleasant. It felt like someone shot me in the fucking heart and ripped out my entire fucking heart and ripped it up into a million pieces and shoved it right back into my fucking chest and sealed it back up. It was just truly a heartbreaking moment that, yes, I understand everyone's got to go through, but it just doesn't make it better. It does not make it easier losing a parent. At that point, my uncle told me that they were taking Dad's body to the funeral home so that he could begin the preparation for his funeral. And I asked him, did he go peacefully in his sleep? And he said, yeah. Their nurses checked up on him that morning, early in the morning, and he was fine. When they went back to check on him again, he was gone. He was gone at that point. Oh my God. The reason that they gave my uncle for his death was kidney failure, or as a scientific word or phrase for it would be renal failure. And the reason why is because he missed so much dialysis treatments. He missed so much fucking dialysis treatment that even if he was going back on a fucking treatment basis, he wouldn't be able to get back to normal because he's missed so many fucking tricky dialysis treatments. It wasn't gonna be enough. And so his body just slowly shut down. And my dad passed away at the age of 75. And what fucking kills me the most, is that I was about to go see him, to check up on him and see him in person. That's what's killing me the most every single day. And that's what's hurting me the most on the inside. I didn't go to the viewing on the Sunday before his funeral, because his funeral was going to be on a Tuesday. I didn't go to the viewing of his body because I knew for a fact I was going to be breaking down a lot harder than I am now. And when that Sunday before me and my roommate Lauren were making our way up to Oklahoma, I called my uncle just to ask how'd the viewing go, and he said it went tremendous. It went fabulous. And he said a lot of people showed up. And that proves that my dad was very liked throughout the Enid community. That he was loved everywhere he went. He always put a smile on your face. It is so hard right now. So on Monday, me and my roommate Lauren travel up to Enid, Oklahoma. And so we go up there. We meet up with my brother and sister. And after we get done with some personal matters, getting some stuff from his house, and so we decided to go up to the funeral home, and I saw his body for the first time. And oh my God, it hit me like a ton of bricks. It hit me so fucking hard. And I'm just like, what the actual fuck? I just didn't think that this would ever happen to me. I understand I understand that yes, it's going to be a lot different from my brother and sister because my brother's 20 years older than me. My sister is 17 years older than me, and I'm the youngest of Dad's kids, being at 27. It hurts so fucking much on a daily basis that I've had good days and bad days. We went to the funeral and it was lovely. It was a really good funeral. We went to the gravesite and it was wonderful too. What really got me on his funeral day was the songs that got me in the end, because they played two of Dad's favorite songs. Oh, What a Wonderful World by Louis Armstrong and Somewhere Over the Rainbow by Judy Garland. And oh my God, those songs hit me the most because I know Dad would have loved the funeral. He would have loved everyone being there. And I miss him so much. I know he would want me to go on and keep on living, but it gets so hard to the point where I don't even want to work sometimes, but I do it because I know this is what Dad would have wanted. This is what Dad would have wanted. He would want me to go on with my life and live and keep the memory of him going. Even though it fucking sucks and it hurts so fucking much on a daily fucking basis. Every fucking day it hurts, and I know it's gonna get better, and I know it's gonna slowly get better. There's gonna be good days and there's gonna be bad days, and you know, I'm not that much of a hardcore spiritual person. I'm not a Catholic, even though my dad was a Catholic, but he wasn't a hardcore fucking Catholic. He still believed in Christ. He still believed in Jesus. He still believed in God. He was a Christian through and through to the end. I know, and sometimes I do believe. You know, I don't know what to expect. I don't know what is there on the other side at this point. I don't know. I just don't know, and I hope to God, I do believe at some point I will be able to see my dad again at some point. I just want to make him proud. As a son, as a person, I hope every day that I am making him proud. I hope so. And I know for a fact Dad enjoyed doing everything with me. I know I know for a fact he enjoyed making videos. He enjoyed making videos for the audience. He enjoyed the fans. He enjoyed everyone. He enjoyed everyone that came across him. He enjoyed everyone. So, from my bottom of my heart, I want to say thank you for all the well wishes and the support of everything. You guys are amazing. You guys don't know what it means to me, but thank you for everything. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you again in the next video. See ya.